Now let's take a little tour of the display area. Right now the display backlight is off. It does this after several seconds of lack of use by the user to basically save the lights and a little bit of power. When I press any key on the phone, in this case I simply pressed cancel, the backlight comes up. So let's take a look at the elements on the display. Across the very top here we've got the current time and date. The two up and down arrows indicate that there are things on the screen that I can use navigation up and down to access. I'm seeing my extension number, the name, the fact that I have 0 new missed calls, no new messages. Backlight went out again. Here we bring it back. Across the right are the icons and the call appearance keys. These are the keys and icons that allow you to manage up to 5 simultaneous calls. In each case, the icon, as you'll see later on, indicates the status of that particular call appearance. Right now, all of the call appearances are idle. In other words, they're the basic status of a phone with the receiver on the hook. At the bottom of this, we've got a 6th key that was labeled Quick Dial. When we bring that up, if you recall, Home was programmed before on the web browser. If I press this key now, it will dial that number out. Across the bottom, we've got 2 very important segments. The very bottom, you'll see DND for Do Not Disturb, Call Forward, Page, and More 1 of 2. These are the labels for what are referred to as soft keys. They're called soft keys because their function is determined by the state the phone is in. For instance, right now in its idle state, it gives you selections that are the things you're most likely to need while you're not actually on a call. Later, when we show active calls or calls on hold, you'll see that the soft key labels will change to the most likely functions that you're going to need for that particular call state. Right above the labeling for the soft keys is perhaps the most important part of the screen. In this little rectangle is reserved space. This space will only be occupied by context-sensitive help text. In other words, if I ask for a function from the phone by pressing a soft key or a hard key, and that requires me to do something, the context-sensitive text will tell me exactly what to do. We'll use conferencing and transfer as examples later.